Why would you want to be around someone who drains you like that, you know?
You put my feelings into words, so thank you.
Have you outgrown people?
In reality, they outgrew you.
Look at you bringing this important topic to light. I love it. I don't know. I've done that and it always kind of backfired on me.
So please save the date.
Save the date. Yeah.
Me feel fine when you got your.
Hey guys, it's Amy. I hope you're doing well. I'm actually going to film another Boba Chats episode today. It's going to be virtual for the very first time. My friend is in California and I'm here in New York. So introducing Magali. I met her at NYU.
Hi, my name is Magali.
What's super crazy is that actually 4 years ago today, very last day meeting, and I just found out today via Snapchat, those are the Polaroids that we took. That is totally not planned, the fact that we're doing a Boba Chats on this exact same day 4 years later, but I think that that is a sign. I don't know what sign it could possibly mean, but yeah, I'm gonna stop talking now. Today's topic is about friendships. Let's go! Oh God, struggles. I know how to open my door. Alright. Why am I out of breath from going downstairs? I shouldn't even be drinking boba, but I ordered a large, longer than my face. Today I got, obviously it's just regular milk tea. Oh my God, I'm not even matching with my drink. By the way, if you guys haven't noticed, we have been trying to match our drinks in the last like 3 episodes. I'm gonna pop the pictures of the episodes right here. Just look at how we're matching our drinks. Today, I think I kind of failed. I'm not like super matching it, but the concept is there. Basically, it's actually not really tapioca balls, but it's like taro.
They called Alejandra? Mango crushing balls or something. Mango popping balls.
Don't order things that you are not sure about, and don't get a large, like I did. Yay!
Boba. Okay, I'm ready. There you go.
Hi!
Thank you for having me on the show.
The show. Oh my God, there it is.
4 years ago?
Yeah, that's
crazy.
the last time I saw you in person.
Yeah.
That's a good segue into today's topic. How we met and how we maintained a very long distance friendship for a very long time.
4 years, to be exact.
In my opinion, the best friendships have always been like the ones that happened really randomly, and I feel like that's kind of how we met. You approached me
Yes,
and made it all happen. Would you say that long distance friendships are very flexible?
I would say now more so than like maybe a few years ago, because like the internet wasn't so good back then. So now that we have phones, the possibilities are endless.
If both people actually want to make the effort.
Yeah, that's important.
It's great that we were able to maintain a long distance friendship for so many years. We can support each other without having to talk to each other every single day.
Yeah, I do appreciate this too. I'm really happy that it ended up being this way and it worked out the whole time. This was a miracle, I believe.
Oh, I'm gonna put the clap.
Oh, reactions. When I was younger, I wanted to have friends and like I kind of would say yes to everything. And then in high school, I was like, okay, I need to pick people that I actually like and I want to actually keep in contact with after we graduate from high school. In college, I picked my friends. I only talked to people that I liked or people that I connected with or people that...
selective.
More selective. Selective in the way that like people who matched my personality. From college onward, it's just like I've tried to cultivate good friendships. And thankfully, the bad ones that I used to have, like they've kind of dwindled naturally.
In elementary school, I feel like it was so easy to make friends. You don't really have much to base off of, other than the fact that, oh, you like playing this? So do I.
Yeah.
Fast forward to high school, it's when we're starting to finally get to know ourselves a little bit more, like what we're looking for in friendships. But even then, it's kind of immature. I think that college is really when you're more selective about it. But I guess for me, because I commuted to NYU, like it was a little bit different between, you know, your experience and mine. I feel like college, when it's that traditional college living on the dorm experience, it's a lot easier to make those friendships, a lot more natural too. You know, as a commuter, that option wasn't really there. Commuting itself just drains people. That really impacted just making friendships.
And it's so hard to make friends now if you don't
Exactly.
if you don't have a group already. Yeah.
And I don't know if it's the same for like other people who commuted.
That's just tiring, just coming to class early and then leaving so late.
Waking up at 5, coming home when it's dark, and then you have to try to make friends.
Yes, exactly. You're like, I'm just gonna get home now.
After college, which is where we are now, has your circle of friends like gotten smaller, or do you think that at least the friendships have gotten more spread out?
There were people that I tried to be friends with in college, and then it just didn't work out. Like you and I, you know, not everybody has this lovely story. The friendship group has gotten smaller, but also each friend I have doesn't really like know each other. I used to have like friend groups in high school, and now that's just kind of, I have one group thankfully, but everyone else is just sprinkled around.
Okay, like scattered friends.
Yeah.
Like there's some people who have very few like really, really close like best friends. When you lose touch with them, those are the ones that really hurt the most. You invested like so much into that friendship, and you know, you had that connection and everything. So losing those kind of friends definitely hurts the most. But I guess like it happens, and it's a part of life as we get older.
Yeah, people pick different things, you know, like, and plus as we get older, it's important to focus on your career and your family and your relationships. So like, some people just prefer to pick one thing over the other, and that's totally fine. It just depends on how you want to
Prioritize it.
prioritize it. Yeah, thank you.
Obviously, as we get older, people change, priorities change as we go into adulthood and whatnot. In my opinion, friendships only work if both people make sort of an equal effort into it. Benefit to like a smaller circle, and you definitely get to focus on having more intimate relationships with people and like having actual genuine friendships. That's definitely a change from like when we were teenagers or when we were growing up. It's like people always wanted to be, I don't know, popular or have so many people around them and so many friends. But like, yeah, at the end of the day, none of that really matters, especially now. You know,
It didn't matter. Yeah. If I could go back in time and just tell those kids, like, it doesn't matter, you know.
Imagine you're telling kids now.
I know. just myself, like, don't worry about what people think. Like, just
Right? Like if we
chill.
could tell ourselves that. Have you outgrown people?
Yes, unfortunately. But I feel really bad saying that. You don't know if like they've outgrown you, you know, like you can say I've outgrown them, but you don't know.
In reality, they outgrew you.
Yeah. And it's also not your fault. It's no one's fault if you outgrow them either. I studied abroad college, and I went to a college far away from my hometown. It's no one's fault, but when I came back, everyone was kind of still in the mentality of high school. It's not a bad thing, it just felt very like a bubble.
Yeah, you were able to see more things. You went away for college, so that made you grow as a person, and in turn you maybe outgrew the types of drama or like that kind of behavior. Maybe.
Yeah.
You know, outgrowing people sometimes is just proof that you're growing.
That's true, actually. Yeah. I had many guy friends in high school. It's just much more relaxed. We would make more jokes. And I feel like sometimes when you're like around a lot of girls, it can be a little more dramatic, and you have to like watch the way you say stuff. There's a lot of like weird dynamics between girls. But then in college, I found it kind of hard to make friends with guys. Everyone has a girlfriend or a boyfriend, so you don't want to overstep boundaries. Right. I feel like in high school, you're already around each other all the time. You know what's happening with everybody. So you can't overstep boundaries in high school.
Yeah, that is interesting how it changed as we like got older. Difference between female friendships and male friendships.
The intentions kind of change, I feel, and so it's hard to know what you want exactly when like a guy or a girl talks to you. There are people obviously that like have friends for so many years, and then you don't want to break that friendship. So I understand that.
I kind of understand it, but I think for the sake of everyone's mental health, everyone that's involved, you know, if it's a toxic friendship, even if it's 10 years, however long, I think, just in my opinion, I feel like it should be ended. As you get older, you definitely know yourself better.
Like, oh wait, I should have seen that.
So one thing that I thought was super interesting is that when you feel like nervous around the other person, uncomfortable, anxious, a really big thing is like when you feel like you're walking on eggshells around them, and it's just so draining. Like friendships are supposed to be where you're most comfortable, not anxious. Like why would you want to be around someone who drains you like that, you know?
That's such a good one. I've never thought of that. But you put my feelings into words. So thank you.
Okay, good. I'm glad.
One that I can think of that I have experienced is like I kind of am a very honest person, so I'll just like talk about myself about personal things really quickly on in a friendship. And so I've had issues where like people will talk about that with other people. And I never say it's a secret, but I just figure like someone who talks about you very quickly is probably not the best person to like tell secrets to. All my friends mean well, but like I don't like when people tell me like, oh, like you should do this or you should do that. I'm like, I don't need you to change me, you know? So
That's a big one.
but that's just a
People
pet
need to
peeve,
change
I
you.
think. Yeah.
It's like, you know, friends, we always give each other like advice, and we do
Yes.
mean well, of course.
Yes.
But it's ultimately up to the other person if they want to take your advice or not, right? Like no
Yeah.
one's obligated to do exactly as you tell me, and you know, you're trying to change me. Like that, I feel like is sort of a red flag if they automatically expect that change from you.
Yeah, like flashbacks.
Definitely causes a lot of stress, and it also causes like self-blame and like lack of confidence too. I mean, it makes me feel very lonely with toxic friendships. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like it's not talked about that much. Like toxic relationships are talked about a lot, but not like toxic friendships. I don't know.
Look at you bringing this important topic to light. I love it. I love it. I mean, I totally agree. I think it's hard to talk about friendships because women see friendships as a whole different thing, like a very like
Sacred
thing. Yeah, it's hard to talk about toxic friendships to other people. So like it's sacred, so it kind of can be a little uncomfortable to talk about, or like
it's fragile. It's a fragile topic, but like it shouldn't be though. Because we even mentioned the impact of toxic friendships and just how bad it can make us feel. So it's like if it has such a big impact, it should be more openly discussed.
The way that I've just lost those friendships, just time pulls us apart, and then I don't really talk to that person ever again. Not the best way to cope. In a way, like if you're not confrontational and you don't want to fight about something, it is the most peaceful way to do it. All those times where you get told like, just tell them your feelings. I don't know. I've done that and it always kind of backfires on me because I don't have like responses to their response about what I said.
Okay.
So then I feel like an idiot.
Getting more flashbacks.
They kind of push you into a wall. I guess if that happens, I would say like just stand with what you feel because everyone's emotions are valid.
I don't think I've had these confrontations in person.
Right? Yeah, just text.
And I don't know if I'd be able to. Or just not at all, kind of like you. It's like fizzled out.
We're both very chill, I think. So
and all I want honestly is just peace. I can't believe people actually have confrontations, actually, now that I think about it.
I could
like,
never.
Right? Like, what would you even, like, how? I would just start crying on the spot.
Me too. I would just start crying. Expect things to not be resolved because you don't always get a happy ending. Like, you don't always figure out the problem. You don't always see eye to eye. You do maybe, like, get the weight off your chest, but you end up not being friends or you end up still being angry. So I guess don't expect it to be cleanly resolved.
Even with a confrontation, I feel like after that, things will never be the same anyway. The other person may start pointing out things too. I think it's definitely true. Like, I think we're not all perfect. We probably did things to annoy them or hurt them too. So
Totally.
Definitely valid that they'll probably bring that up. And I think, you know, as we get older, less room for BS, less room for bad relationships of any kind. Space, time, boundaries.
Talk to your other friends about it too, like about your feelings. They really help. Yeah.
Just take care of yourself, you know. With time will heal everything.
Time heals all.
Speaking from our experience.
Yes, speaking from experience. I feel like sometimes like, oh, like it's been so long since I've texted you, and then when we talk, it's like,
yeah, it's just like no time really has passed. Like, I don't know, it's just so easy and natural to pick up like where we left off.
We both appreciate hearing an update from the other person. So for us, I think that doesn't always work with other people.
I'm totally fine with like the very chill friendship like we have. Just zoom in.
Yeah, just in my pajamas. Half the time it's like on the phone only because we're both like not ready to see anyone.
And it's crazy, I tried to visit you this year, January, and you were gone. So.
And then I tried to visit you and COVID came, so it's not meant to be. We're just meant to see each other through Zoom. It's okay.
Oh, kind of sad.
Hopefully I'll be in your vlog in 2021. I'll be in New York. Cross your finger, everybody, that COVID goes away. Look forward to the reunion.
Oh my God. Look forward to the day we don't see each other through the computer screen. December 22, 2021. Let's meet up in person.
Let's do it. Okay, that's the plan. God willing, you know.
Okay, so please save the date.
Save the date.
Please let us know your thoughts on the topics or any questions or anything else you wanted to add that we forgot to talk about. Thank you to Magali for doing this with me. I really, really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. I had fun.
Yeah, I had fun too. I think that this was like a really important topic.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment if you like, and watch her other vlogs because they're super, super cute. Thank you, Amy.
I appreciate you. Heart reaction.
Yes.
If I lean back more, I'm gonna fall. Cheers.
Cheers.
I just wrapped it up with Magali. I just wanted to film a really quick outro. I know that the quality was a little bit bad because it was like through the MacBook webcam and it was through Zoom, but hopefully the content is redeemable and relatable. Definitely want to hear your thoughts on it. If you were able to watch till the end of the video, I super appreciate you. Hope you have a great holidays, a great new year. We're gonna manifest 2021 to be great for all of us. No more toxic anything in our lives. And please like the video if you enjoyed it. Click subscribe so that you can join the little very small community here. Bye.
When you got your hands in mine.